In a Reuters poll out yesterday, Donald Trump has a 6 point lead over President Biden. So if he's all these things that Jennifer said, can Donald Trump expand his support beyond that MAGA slash cult base in order to win election?
I think there's a lot of things going on here. One is that, if you look at New Hampshire, but if you also look at the polling, Trump is doing better with groups that we just thought were natural Democratic constituencies. Non-white voters, young voters came out more for Trump than for Haley in New Hampshire. And so non-white voters came out more for Trump than for Haley in New Hampshire. She is the candidate of kind of the white upper middle class, which used to be a big Republican constituency and is now shifting Democratic. And so I think it's actually a little bit hard to tell. A lot's going to depend on the economy, and specifically where the economy is by June. After June, economic growth doesn't matter so much either way. It just takes the electorate a little while to process it. Right now, that looks pretty good for Joe Biden. Against that is all of the stuff you've been talking about. Joe Biden looks really old. I did not vote for Trump. I'm not a big fan, but I will say he looks younger. He acts younger than Joe Biden does, and I think that with the youth vote, that may matter. Even if it's not like he's going to command a majority of young voters, but if he can depress the turnout on the Democratic side or just pick up a few percent, that hurts Democrats. If he can get to 40% with Latino voters, that makes it very hard for Democrats to get across the finish line. And so I think we don't know. He is a bad candidate. He's bad for the country. But, a lot of the things that I really care about in a candidate, as I keep getting shown, are not the things that the average American voter really cares about in a candidate.